Alright guys, welcome back to my bi-weekly fish video. I kind of wanted to save this video for a little later in the week, but fish just decided to info drop like everything in the next update, so I guess we're here a little early. So yeah, title stands. This is Fish's basically final chance to do everything right. So about a few weeks ago in this video right here, Fish went ahead and asked the player base a lot of their opinions on how the game is ran, and they asked us for suggestions that we want to change in the game. And real quickly, I wanted to go over the changes that I listed and the changes that they actually added into the game. So first one, less oversaturation with secret fish returning to exotics. They did that. They changed the rarities of the 3 parts you need to create the boots and all of the rarities for the secrets in Mariana's Veil. So that was actually a good change. Focus on real fish and not overload the game with fictional fish. We don't know if they've actually done that, but so far, I mean, I saw, the hunt, they didn't really look, that real. Hotbar saving. Yes, they actually added this. I was surprised about this one. They added this back in the update with the leprechauns, so that was a pretty good change. Mariana's Veil elevator. We still don't have this, but it might not matter because we might not be even spending any time in Mariana's Veil. Fixing luck rates. They're probably never gonna do this. This is gonna be just something that they're like always gonna struggle with. Just the luck being bugged. Not gonna hold on, wait. Select this. There we go. Perfect. Expanding the map like Northern Expedition did. Completely not what they did, but they actually did something even crazier. So I'm gonna get into that soon. Removing the markups. They're probably never gonna do this also. It's just a permanent thing in Fish. Letting us sell threads. They still haven't done this. Adding a map system. I don't know if they're gonna do this in Second C, so I'm gonna leave that in like a question mark area type. And listening to the community, which I believe they actually have been, because let's go over here to the content creator server. Some of the devs in the server are actually asking for us to link some criticism videos. So let me know if I should link my past 2 videos where I, just kind of roasted Fish. Those videos, I kind of tore up, do big a little too much. And if you look in this guy's, about me, yeah, that's the problem. So I might not be the best person. I might be a little opinionated. Just maybe. And other things that they've actually improved on. Song of the Deep doesn't count towards the bestiary anymore. So that means that Mobies technically don't count to the bestiary anymore. Cursed Storm. This low-key might have been the worst event in the game. Never do this again, please. Building the Rod of Time from parts in the AFK zone. What were they thinking? This actually was the worst update. I can't lie. Like, the Rod of Time isn't even good, and then they want you to spend forever in the AFK world to get a not good rod. What else? Yeah, so this whole update, honestly, it wasn't even that bad. It was just like boring. Like there's really nothing to do in that update. I can't lie. I low-key didn't even finish it. I'm missing a bunch of the limited fish in that. I don't care though. Do you want to know why I don't care? Because I'm just so nonchalant and I have so much dreadhead aura. Yeah, so stuff they made worse, obviously the AFK zone. Like, what were they thinking making the AFK zone? We've specifically, told them. Well, I mean, I don't think they're actually gonna listen to us because they want that premium payout, that money, daga. But like, are you really gonna add an AFK zone and then like almost not guarantee parts? Like, I think one of the parts, or like a handful of those parts, are like 1 in 300, 1 in 1,000. And you know what? Hold on, let's go to it. Oh, so that's what they're using this island for. Wow, bummer. Yeah, so let's see these chances. Okay, so it takes us to a separate game. Okay. Yeah, so right off the bat, the premium boost, that's just, that's their excuse to let you get more boosts and like farm more premium payout. The friend boost, which is inviting your friends into the game to get more stuff. Obviously, if your friends also have premium and they also go here and invite more of their friends, and they're basically making like an MLM where they just farm premium payout off of like a giant group that's like made of more giant groups. And AFK luck, this is their way of getting you to hang around in their game more. Now notice how that started at basically 15 minutes. Now, did you know that if you play a game for an hour, you will either get a number from 3 to 20 Robux if you're a developer? This game has 200k people on. Do you know how much money they're getting just from you casually playing the game with premium? Matter of fact, just from like a large group of people playing for premium. And that number fluctuates. There's always like a different number of people with premium on the game. So yeah, I mean, see, look, I just got nothing. You can get nothing in an AFK zone. Yo, they gotta be stupid, bro. Gotta be stupid if you think I'm farming that. Jesus Christ. And the worst part, when you come back from the AFK zone, it doesn't even take you to your own PS. I'm pretty sure there's other games where if you go to a separate part in the same game, it takes you back to your private server, which is why, you know, I think Fish should have a private server's Game Pass instead of having actual private servers. But the only reason that they haven't done that, like 90% of the games on Roblox, is only because of money. Making someone buy a private server every month is actually more expensive than having a Game Pass. Oh, no way, $51 from AFK area. No way, no freaking way. Yeah, but even if it was 1,000 Robux for a private server's Game Pass, that would still actually net do big less money in the long run because they can't charge it monthly. And I think more people would be intimidated from 1,000 Robux for a private server rather than, you know, 200 like it is for a private server. In the long run, it actually is worth it more to get the Game Pass, but because you're buying it monthly, they actually make more, if that makes sense. So yeah, we have this trailer and they're making Second C, and the max level cap is 2,500. I just want to go check something real quick. Blocks, fruits, max level cap 2,600. So are we just playing blocks fruits? I think we're just playing blocks fruits at this point. Yeah, this might just be blocks fruits. I can't lie. This, like, what? Microtransactions, big ass level cap, Second C. Welcome back, blocks fruits. So yeah, I kind of wanted to also just react to this video to see what they could also be adding to maybe save the game and, you know, to maybe not be disappointing. And I mean, a Second C does look pretty important. So, I mean, this might not be all that bad. If things take like 10 or 15 minutes to get to, though, that's a problem. But I mean, they said it would be easy to get to Second C. And I'm pretty sure in this trailer, there was also a guy that Carbon talked to and he went to Second C. So it might be easy, might not be a premium payout farm. Hey, that's all I care about. If it takes 10 or 15 minutes to get to a place, I'm not playing it. I mean, yeah, these areas do look pretty cool. I mean, what? This is like all something we haven't seen in Fish, really. Ooh, that looks a little too close to Atlantis, man. I don't know. Are they possibly reusing places? Yeah, so watching the video right now, I do not like the fact that there's an entirely new money system. I do like the idea that they're having new rods in the game, so maybe, you know, we're not going to see something that was abysmal like the ethereal prism rod, like the most uninspired rod in the entire game, and it's just like the god rod. That's actually so lame. It might honestly get nerfed. I don't know, because like they're talking about stuff in here. I feel like they're gonna just nerf it, because there's no way that they're gonna make something better than ethereal prism without, you know, it being nerfed or like something being better, right? I don't know.
This mixture between basically a giant scissor as well as a sword. Frog rod. Although it looks rather simple with just a couple of little frogs on the actual rod itself, with an extremely happy one at the very top, the passive ability on this is actually going to be pretty insane. A little present that I'm including at the...
Why does he look like that? I don't know. It didn't feel like I was watching a Fish channel video. I feel like I was just watching another Carbon video. I don't know, man. Yeah, but I mean, this doesn't look, I don't know, man. No comment. I do like the stuff that they're promising when the update drops, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm so confused on like a lot of stuff in this right now. I don't want to really, you know, talk on here right now, but like, it's just like, yeah, you know, no comment, man. Anyways, I mean, I guess that's really the end of the video. I don't know what else to talk about right now. If there's other stuff you guys want me to address, I mean, I'll drop stuff in my pinned comment if you guys want to, you know, have me talk about that in another video. I could do like another one of these where I just like dig into Fish a lot. So, you know, if you guys don't want to miss that, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss that video. Also, turn on the bell so you really never miss that video. Also, join my Discord so when I upload that video, you get pinged to it and you guys can see the video in like 2 seconds. Yeah, YouTube stuff, man. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll stop yapping. I'll end the video right here. Thank you guys for making it all the way to the end, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a nice day, night. Well, zoomed in too much. Have a nice day, night, wherever you are. You can see my skull. Bye, guys.